Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gamers Lounge. This is Michael, your host, with a very unusual review I've got for you this time. Now, I've been noticing over the past few weeks that there is a lot of craze over this game on the PC only for the moment called bodycame. And I'm very interested in it. I don't have a PC that's man enough to run such a thing. I've just got a very humble laptop, which I use to surf the net, play around with some music, watch the odd YouTube footage, and I do it for writing, but it won't run bodycam, so I can't indulge. I can only watch footage and think, no, it does look good. But this one here is called Body Camera Shooter. It's up on the PlayStation Store for $9.99, and I'll show you what it entails. So, new game, or continue if you finish the game, which I have. There are 3 missions available. If you play through them from start to finish, the game will take you under an hour to complete. I'm talking like 45 minutes, 40 minutes, even less than that. But we've got to go to the first mission. You start off with a pistol. Before the actual visuals load, you'll hear the music first, as you can tell. And so there's a few seconds will pass by before you see something appear. Now, when I do reviews, those of you that have seen my other ones, you'll know that I really do my best not to be negative. I don't like slating games, even if they're complete rubbish. I still believe that the developers have put a lot of time, effort, and passion into what they're doing to create something that they feel people will like. So, we're not going to slate it. First of all, let's talk about visuals. As you can see, the visuals look very good. I'm going to give the game 8 out of 10 for its graphics because they are good. They're very gritty. They are
spotted the enemy.
Almost photorealistic, and they're not bad at all. If you don't get too close to a tree or some grass, you'll see that that's not bad. So then we're going to be moving a little bit. We're going to go on to control. Visuals are detailed both in outdoor sections and indoor. Now, movement. The movement is responsive. If you're moving around without sprinting, it's fine. If you're looking up and down, it's fine. You can't invert your look. So on the right stick, if you push up, you're looking upwards, and down, so on and so forth. To sprint, you have to hold down the left stick and you sprint. Jumping is done with the X button, but you can only jump when you stand still. You can't move and jump. You get this weird flicky effect. And even if you sprint, you can't jump. So you can only jump when standing still. So if you want to jump on top of something, you've got to go right up to it, press jump, and immediately forward, and you'll jump. Now, next visual not so good thingy is the enemies. They all look the same, unfortunately, and they're very weird. They're kind of slightly contorted. They keep looking to their left. You'll see what I mean. And when you shoot them, they disappear. There's no falling over or staggering or clutching hold of a limb if you've shot them. They simply disappear into thin air. There you go, look, and he's looking to his left. Don't know why, when I'm here, idiot. Watch this. And he's gone. They just disappear. Hey. This one's hovering in midair, like I do when I walk off a structure, but I'll show you that as well. Hey. There's no reticule. You've got to aim down your sights and make sure the gun is pointing right into the center of an enemy, and then you know that you'll get them. When you see spatters of blood, you know that you're actually making contact, and vice versa. If you see blood spattering off of you, you know that you're being shot at. Now I'll show you the control thing that I'm a little bit concerned about. Gravity is, well, gravity isn't itself in this game. Let's shoot this guy. There we are. Disappear. Good man. And you too. Get out of it. Your torch is always on, you can't turn it off. Now, I'm going to climb on this structure. Usually you'd think when you walk off a structure, you're going to plummet to the ground. Watch. I'm hovering. I'm moving along and I'm in midair. It's only when I stop moving that I fall to the ground. Now, you can get stuck in the scenery if you're not careful. That occurs in the final level, which is set in an abandoned factory, which is, in my opinion, the best looking level of the lot. It's very, very detailed. There are lots of corridors and walkways and, you know, places to sort of move around and where enemies are hiding. Sometimes you can hear them shout, "Hey," which is all they say. There's no dialogue here except for "Hey," or at the beginning of each level you hear the radio chatter saying, "Mine the enemy," or "Eliminate the enemy," or something along those lines. And that's pretty much it. I'll let you have a quick look at the detailed level that is the abandoned factory. Just so you see what I mean about a lot of detail. The visuals I find very good indeed. They are almost photorealistic. I think they're really good. You can't fault the visuals really. If only the game had more positive things to say for itself, then, you know, purchasing something even at $9.99 would hurt a lot less. There we are. So this is the abandoned factory, and as you can see, it's very detailed. Enemies are pretty much everywhere. You've got to get up pretty close to shoot them, including this guy up here. So the detail is good. Opening doors is a bit of a chore as well. You have to not get too close to a door, because if you open it, which is done with square, the door opens just a crack. So you've got to move back, press square again, and it closes the door. If you press square a third time, it opens the door fully. So that's another thing that you'll discover. There's no stealth whatsoever. There isn't anything that, you know, improves on the gameplay. It's just a question of moving through the levels like a walking simulator. I wouldn't sprint in this one because you'll get stuck in the scenery. I did. And there you have it. I'm just hovering again. And there you have it. So, do I recommend body camera shooter? No, I'm afraid I don't. Apologies to the devs. I know, you know, you've tried hard here, and I respect that, but unfortunately the game hasn't really done itself any favors here. The visuals I will freely give 8 out of 10 for. Everything else 4 out of 10, and overall I think 5 out of 10 is being kind of generous with it. But at least I've saved you the trouble of purchasing it, because the thing is, with these games up on the PlayStation Store, when you look at screenshots, they look good, and even if you look at some footage, it looks quite good, but playing it isn't good. There's another one up there called Operation Bodycam, or the Bodycam Operation. It's up for $18.99. Don't buy that because it's not very good. That one's got some extensive YouTube footage of a very funny fellow playing it and expressing his opinions about it, and it doesn't look good. There's one called Bodycam Assault Shooter, which plays more like an arcade game. It's very fast-paced. It's very vibrant and colourful. It looks more like a PS2 game. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and yeah, don't bother with it. Okay, ciao ciao.